Welcome back to Late Night Gaming. My name is Rachel, and today we will be continuing Coffee Talk 2. Now, in our last episode, we met up with Officer Georgie. He was in the first game, but we met two new characters, Lucas, a satyr, and Riona, a banshee. And it was just a lovely conversation, but there was a little bit of sourness in it. So we'll see if we see Lucas and Riona in today's episode. Future of dating: how AI may steal your potential mates with increasing sentiency. Morris Lester's conviction stands after appeal rejected. Wait, didn't we hear about Morris Lester in the last game? The controversial motive behind an ex-fire agent's investigation, a deep dive. Oh my god, it's that meme. Okay. But seriously, this is like an actual thing that we're dealing with right now. I don't know if any of you got onto that side of TikTok where that new, I don't remember what her name is. It's some new robot, and she's like supposed to be a companion bot. She had blonde hair, and I can't remember what her name is, but there were a lot of people talking about how disgusting the comments were on TikToks that she was featured in. They were pretty bad. So this could be near in the future that, you know, we may realize every time. Where are you? Hush now, child. Also, before I start this this day, I have a cup of hot cocoa. I forewent. I didn't add marshmallows to it this time. Normally I do, but I didn't feel like dealing with that right now. And it's still kind of hot for me to drink, but we'll go ahead and start day 2. So, you know, put a blanket around you, settle down with a hot drink, or, you know what, Diet Coke's always an option too. Whatever floats your boat. Let's get to it. The weather seems better tonight. Welcome. Hiya. Hello, sir. Back so soon? Hell yeah. And there's nothing you can do about it. Wouldn't have it any other way. Aw, good to know. Is everything okay? Oh yeah. Kind of? Maybe? Okay, I knew it was a long shot, but low-key, was kind of hoping the lady from yesterday would be here again. Hi, Key. Oh, you're my first customer today. Oh, I have 3 cats in here, and 2 of them are fighting. Play fighting. I can see that. I know it's silly. I mean, what are the chances, right? I just want to apologize properly, I think. I'm still not sure what came over me. But never mind for now. That's not the only reason I'm here anyway. But dang, Rachel, this place is really empty, huh? Right now, yeah, that's about right. The regulars typically show up around 2 or 3 hours from now. Yeah? Pops too? You mean Officer Georgie? Yep, he's a regular, right? Right. Not every day, but he does come around that time as well. I see. Then wouldn't it be better to open a few hours later? True, but new customers tend to drop by around this time. Ha! You got me there. Either way works out for me. Because I'm here to do some work. Oh? I might be on hiatus, but I still gotta post a bunch of stuff. So, got some editing to do. If you need a power outlet, there's one near the wall under the table. Sweet, thanks. However, there's no Wi-Fi here. What? What is this, the Ice Age? Maybe that's why this place is so empty. Maybe. I'm joking. At least your brand game is on point here. Brand game? I mean, this place is called Coffee Talk, right? So I thought you'd say something like, we're all about talking, not surfing. Or something like that, no? Honestly, I never thought about it that way. But that sounds legit. Sure, why not? Haha. In that case, you can transfer the tagline royalties to the link in my bio. The licensing fee is free since you're so cool. Thanks? Is that Rachel back there? Who is that? Joking. Anyway, I guess I better get a move on over there, huh? Oh, just a seat over, what? There we go. Now I'm ready to place my order. And I'm ready to take your order. What would you like to have tonight? I've got to stay fresh and awake. So maybe a cafe latte? Oh, no, wait. Can you make me a custom drink? Like a cafe latte with lots of honey? I mean, a lot of honey. Like a whole beehive of it? Well, I remember tasting more honey than milk. So might as well. Can you try making that for me? I'll do my best. Great. A cafe latte with lots of honey, please. Okay, so what? A cafe latte is just coffee, milk. Is that it? Right? Coffee, honey, and milk. Does it matter, like, what order it's in? Bee and Buzzy. That's pretty cute. It looked pretty good of it. Here, let me try again. Yeah, it's alright. There you go, lots of honey. Thanks. You even made it look so fancy. Now, time to give this a try. Cheers. Tucker. Shh. How was it? Super. This is exactly how I remembered it. I'm glad it's to your taste. Actually, it's not. This is too sweet even for me. But it's something I drank a lot back in the day. Gives you lots of energy when you got nothing else to eat. What? Where are you? He's so loud. Huh? What is it? So you had them in place of meals? Kind of, yeah. I didn't have a lot of spare cash back then. Heck, I couch surfed a lot. Well, until eventually I moved into my old group's house. But anyway, yeah. Sure takes me back. Where are you? What are you crying about? What? What is it? I was thinking maybe that's the reason you can't handle coffee anymore. You think? Yeah. As much as I love coffee, drinking it to replace meals isn't really recommended. Even with lots of honey? Even with lots of honey. And milk. Milk too? It all turns into acid in your stomach. Oh. So, not great if that was all you had. Right. That makes too much sense. What a bummer. Sorry. No. You just solved one of my life's biggest mysteries, probably. So, thanks for that. As long as it helps. Now I can't look at being Buzzy the same way ever again. Hello there. What a nice surprise! I knew that. Anywhere. Long time no see, you two. Hi, Rachel. It's been a while. How have you been? We were in the area, so we thought we'd stop by. I'm glad you did. Right. It's not like you were trying to change the subject or anything. Look, Aqua, all I want is for you to reread their terms carefully. And I just want you to know if you'll still help me if I accept. I mean, it's all just hypothetical anyway, right? The way you're talking about it doesn't reflect that. And it really bothers me. Okay. I admit, maybe I got a little bit too excited about it. But putting that aside, I just want to know if you're in this with me or not. Because I'm really feeling it this time, Myrtle. I really want this game to be out there. Although we're not even halfway done with it yet. And about the terms, I mean, who knows, Myrtle? Maybe those are just what I need. To motivate me to work harder. And we can complete it. Motivate you, you say? Ha! That's just pure recklessness, you know that? Aqua, I know you're not... No, I don't like her voice. Look, let's just give it a rest for now. Okay? I don't know what voice... I never knew what voice to give Myrtle. Okay. I have no idea where he's at. Oh, hey, Rachel. Hello. Sorry you had to see that. No, it's fine. We were in the middle of something. Sorry for the hassle. It's really fine. Honestly, I'm just glad you're both here. After such a long while. So, can I get you anything to drink? Yes, just give me a moment. Take your time. How about you, Miss Myrtle? I'll have a spiced milk tea. Spiced in what way? Some cinnamon would be good. Okay. I'm kicking you out. You're noisy. Or whatever you think is better. I don't know if I said that. Okay. I'll have one spiced milk tea. Okay, spiced milk tea. So is it like tea, cinnamon, and then milk? No, it's tea, milk, and cinnamon. Does it matter? I just wanted to know if it mattered. December 3rd, actual fun police, social media connoisseur, business inquiries. A day off, first time in a while. Gridlock traffic on I-5 through downtown, avoid if must. Oh my gosh! He is... I did not expect his legs. That's... I don't know why. I wonder if this is... Is this it? One Adeni, Shashang, and thanks. Enjoy. How is it? Good. I think you nailed it. Good to hear that. Did you say Adeni? Yes. I put a little cardamom and other spices in it. Just so it lives up to that spice part at least. I see. I suppose you tried it because of the documentary I told you about the other day? Yeah. Watched it yesterday while pulling an all-nighter. It sounded interesting, but I couldn't remember the name. I guess I'm ready to order too. Certainly. What will it be? I see you have some new tea selections on the shelves. Are those butterfly pea flowers I see? Yeah, good eye. I've had them before. Pretty often, actually. Especially in the office. How do you like it prepared usually? I like it best when brewed with a lot of mint. Could you make it that way for me? Sure thing. Then I'll have a blue pea tea with lots of mint, please. I saw the guide. Aqua's Tranquility. Oh, that is so cute. I love that. One specialty coming up. Thank you. It looks nice, doesn't it? I was going to comment on that. The color reminds me of the sea. Yes. How is it? It's really good. I'm happy you like it. When I feel very anxious, I often make this tea, but usually I put a little sugar and lemon salt in it too. Really? Salt? Yes. So what's next? You're going to try that salted butter tea too? I thought you were the one who was going to try it, Myrtle. As if. I couldn't even begin to imagine how that tastes. Though I wonder how different that'd be from just using plain cream. Still, no on the salt. I told Myrtle about a documentary on hot drinks around the world the other day. They had a lot of strange recipes. You should try watching it too, Rachel. Who knows? It might inspire you to make some new drinks. Sure, sounds interesting enough. What's the documentary called? Overflowing Warmth. Comforting beverages around the world. The name sounds plain, but the content can be a bit unique. But it's got plenty of normal drinks too. I'll check it out later. Thanks, Miss Aqua. You're welcome. And now I'm ready to tackle the night. Work's piling up? Yes, but it's fine, really. I just need to free up some time so I can work further on my game. Your game? Oh, the one that got showcased at GAX. Something? Is it Gaxpo? Right, Gaxpo. That's the one. Cool. I heard it's hard to get showcased there. So you must be really good. Oh, no. I mean, I couldn't have done it without Myrtle's help here. For real? You got like an insider entrance or something? Oops, sorry for butting in. One of my crew members is super into gaming, so I hear about it all the time. Anyhow, don't mind me. Please, continue. She got interest from one of her favorite publishers. Is that so? Yes. At Expo, one of their reps came up to my booth on the day Myrtle couldn't make it. I had to stay behind in the hotel to fix a mess in my company's files. Yes, it was too bad. I was really nervous on my own. Anyway, the rep and I talked about my game a bit. They seemed interested, and there was talk about publishing my game. Ah. At the time, I thought they were just being nice. Huh. But they actually emailed me a draft of their contract last week. Sounds like great news. Am I wrong? Well, I was ecstatic at the time. They are one of my favorite publishers, after all. Right. But, not to break the non-disclosure agreement or anything, the terms weren't too great. So you do get it. And, by the way, you haven't signed any NDA yet, so you're not bound to anything. That's true. But I still want to act in good faith. What for? Their terms were the furthest thing from acting in good faith. If I may ask, what terms are we talking about here? I'm sorry, I'm just a bit lost. Right, sorry about that. To sum it up, they're going to invest in the game and cover all the necessary expenses. They'll do the marketing, promotion, distribution, and all that. Okay. But if I'm unable to meet the deadline or refuse to adhere to their request for changes, or breach any of the stated agreements in the contract, many of which are rather questionable, I must return all of their money regardless of my progress on the game. What? And it won't be cheap at all, mind you. I can only imagine. If I fail to do so, they'll have full ownership of the game. I don't know what to say. That can't be right. Right? I don't know. I sometimes click way too in advance. So, what if they are the ones who breached the contract? I get to keep my game. Okay. That's it? Oh, no, that's not all. I'll have to return any of the unused investments, too. What? That's what I said. Pardon me, but are they for real? I said that too. There's still plenty more, but it's alright. I think I got the gist of it. When I first read it, I thought, maybe the terms are this way because it's still a draft. I suppose, yeah. I also thought maybe it was something that could still be worked out and discussed. That is, until I asked Myrtle for advice. I see. It's a trash contract, Aqua. I know. I get it. But it's just... I just keep thinking, you know? What if this is all... how all the contracts are? What if this is the best I could get? It's not, though. But what if? Will you still help me, Myrtle? Or not? Is that really what's important here? Right now? Come on, Aqua. I know you're not this dense. It would be nice if you heard what I'm actually saying, and not what you think I'm saying. What do you mean by that? Sorry, just a second. Oh. I think I better go. I have to help prepare a report for the presentation tomorrow. Alright. Are you going to be okay? Yes, I think so. How about you, Myrtle? I think I'll stay for a bit. Oh. Okay. Then I'll see you around, Rachel. Bye, Miss Aqua. Safe trip home. Are you alright? Yeah. I just got so frustrated when she kept asking me hypothetical questions. Hypothetical questions? Such as... She asked if I'd still be willing to help should she accept something like this in the future. What kind of question even is that? It's as if she doesn't trust me. Or anything I say for that matter. I don't think it's because she doesn't trust you or your expertise. From her perspective, everything feels like a potential chance. So to be faced with a questionable contract like that, from her favorite publisher no less, she may very well be just feeling a little shaken up. That's a good point. But I'm with her, right? She has nothing to worry about. Even so, she may still worry. If she's that worried, why don't you just say something like, "Of course I'll help, but only if the terms aren't so crappy." That should do it, right? Unless you did and she's not convinced. Then I don't know. I thought if I'd tell her that, and she decides to go ahead with it anyway, I know for a fact I won't be able to refuse her at that point. Oh, I see. Besides, we already agreed from the start to only work on the game when we have the time, so basically you're not sure if you want to commit. What are you talking about? Of course it's not that. Things change when you start involving money. And anything. Well, can't really argue with that. I know how some of these companies work. They're looking for ideas from small guys, and find a way to pluck things they want from the project, then trash the rest. No respect for the effort whatsoever. That publisher may be one of her favorites, but that doesn't mean they're a good company. Especially with that garbage contract. Really shows what they truly are. Right. I really like working with her on the game. I honestly do. I love hearing what she wants to tell with her game. We're also not bound by some brand company rules or anything, so brainstorming ways to incorporate our ideas into the game is interesting and more enjoyable. A good change from what I do during the day as a game designer. Right. I just want her to understand that I'm just worried about her. All valid reasons. Yeah, Rachel's right. Though I wonder, did you say any of that to your pal at all? What? Why would I do that? Why would you not do that? Not to be creepy or anything, but when I overheard you guys, it's creepy. Right, sorry. So, me being creepy aside, obviously you thought a lot about this. But like, if all you talked about was how dumb the contract was, and not any of what you just said, whew. If I were in her position, I'd feel pretty bummed too. Because I'd be wondering if my partner still had my back, you know? Like, if they even care at all. 'cause sounds like the project is her baby. Just like you said, work and relationships don't mix well. So it wouldn't be too far out if she worries about the same stuff you do. Right? Now, having said that, I feel even more like an ass about what happened yesterday. Hindsight is really 20/20, huh? I guess it can come off that way. I just thought it would be given she'd understand where I'm coming from. But maybe I'm taking things for granted. It's me who didn't trust her. And I just didn't want things to change. Embarrassing. Some friend I am, huh? I thought they were more than friends. I'm leaving. Alright. I hope everything will turn out well. We'll see. Have a safe journey home. Yep. Goodbye. Oh, bye. Whew. What a night. And I didn't get anything done at all. That's too bad. Was that like a regular occurrence here or something? Not them specifically, just like in general? Well, you seem used to this. So the answer is definitely yes, right? Not all the time, but often enough. Cool. Cool. So that's the real reason why this place is called Coffee Talk, huh? You make people talk. I do? Well, it feels like this whole place does. Heck, even I talk about myself a lot more than usual. Which is kind of weird. But also weirdly cathartic. I'll take that as a compliment. I think. You should. It's a feature. I reckon there's more benefit from talking things out without having to get smashed first. More embarrassing to remember, sure. But great for self-reflection. Good point. Anyhow, before I forget, could you hold on to something for me? Huh? A fidget spinner with a social media handle printed on its back. A fidget spinner? My old business card. If the lady from yesterday comes again, could you give that to her? You mean Miss Riona? Yeah, Riona. I mean, I owe her an apology, you know? And I couldn't find her online, which is her first name, if that's her real name. I thought maybe you could pass that along with my info to her so she can DM me. Also, in this form, it's less likely to get thrown out, right? Right? It really depends on the person. An influencer's contact info for a certain someone. Do you think she'll throw it away? Honestly, I can't really say. Oh, now you're making me nervous. Can you give it back? I might need it right now. Sure. No, it's fine. Keep it. I need to keep my resolve. How about writing down your email instead? It will feel a bit more personal that way. You think so? I thought she'd be more comfortable about contacting me if it's less personal. That's why I figure her DMing me would be better. But then again... Nah, you're right. A direct line would be better here. But what if she throws it away? At least you'll have sincerely tried. True that. Alright. I'll trust your judgment, Rachel. A piece of paper with Lucas's Tomato Chill username and phone number written on it. In that case, could you please give it to her when the time seems right? If she even comes back, that is. I'll see what I can do. Alright, sweet. Thanks, Rachel. You're the best. Oh, man. I better go before the rain gets worse. See you around, Rachel. Don't work too hard, okay? Thanks. Safe trip. Take care. Woo! What a day. Well, we'll just continue. Gobbly labs to fight invasive lionfish by releasing killer algae. UFO spotted by Space National Guard fighters this morning. Always change your OTPs. Government's advice on preventing data leaks baffles everyone. Oh my gosh, have you guys seen that guy on TikTok that like kills the lionfish? He since they're an invasive species over here, he just goes around and he has like a little spike that he spears through them, and he's got this like sack that he shoves them into, and when he pulls his weapon back out or spike or whatever, it like slides the lionfish off and they stay inside the sack. It's pretty interesting to watch. I don't remember what his name is though. There's an eerie atmosphere out there tonight. Feels like a night for old friendships and new acquaintances. Is anyone there? Oh no. Hello, you gave me a start. You're a Nekomimi, right? You're going to transform any second now? Or maybe not. Oh, it's Lua! Hey, Rachel. And hey, new customer. Hi, Miss Lua. I don't think this is the coffee-drinking sort of cat. No, it would appear not. Do you have a new pet cat, then? I'm not sure. This is my first time seeing this little one. Are you sniffing me, kitty? Do you want cuddles? Oh. All right. No cuddles. Cats. Indeed. I wonder if it's lost, but it doesn't have a collar, so it might be a stray. It's cute, though. Would make a nice mascot. I would think that's up to it, not up to us. Cats. Right. Anyhow, it's been a little while. I think her voice was a little bit deeper. It was like this. It has. Last time we saw you was, well, over a week ago, wasn't it? What have you been up to? Honestly, mostly work as usual. I won't lie, I'm pretty beat. Did you just leave the office? Yes. But in my defense, I spent the last hour looking at wedding dresses on Tomodacho. Well, that sounds like fun, doesn't it? It's not unfun. That's a moderately enthusiastic response. How are the wedding preparations going? I cannot for the life of me remember what her fiance's name is. They're going. I might need a drink before I answer that. You certainly look like you could use something warm. Something warm and cozy, yes. Milky and soothing, with just a bit of warm spice. I'm going to hit my pillow soon, so something that will help me sleep. And I can see you have some snazzy new ingredients. We have blue pea and hibiscus now, indeed. That sounds interesting. I'd like to try hibiscus then, with milk and warm spice, please. So, hibiscus, milk, and cinnamon. Brew. Aw, poor kitty. Did the machine wake you up? Here comes the mascot. Maybe it'll come back later. I bet it will. Cats always have reasons for their actions. Even if they're often rather mysterious ones. That's true. Anyhow, here's your drink, Miss Lua. Oh, this smells lovely. It also has a lovely color. And it tastes lovely. I knew I could count on you, Rachel. You're always a sight for sore taste buds or something. I'm glad you like it. I love it. Right, so the wedding preparations. You and Miss Bailey. You and Mr. Bailey's are still getting married, right? Oh, yes, absolutely. After everything we've been through, I'm not about to back down now. Bailey's is still very much my person. With the long hairs and all. So none of those pesky cold feet? That sounds like good news. No cold feet and no cold anything. In fact, my stress is running so high, I feel like I have steam coming out of my horns. That doesn't sound like good news. Yeah, it's just such a big thing, you know? I feel like that's all we talk about. But we're not making much progress. We're not further along than we were weeks ago. Do you have different expectations of the day? I don't know. I'm not sure I even know what my expectations are anymore. I look at all those weddings on Tomato Chill, and they all do this special over-the-top stuff. I don't have any original ideas like that. What about Mr. Bailey's? He enjoys creative endeavors, doesn't he? He does, but that's another issue. My parents are willing to pay for part of the wedding, and I earn a good living so I can cover most of it. Bay wants to contribute his share, but he can't really afford it. And as you know, his parents aren't in the picture anymore. Do you still feel guilty about that? No, I don't think so. If I remember correctly, Bailey's parents were not supportive of him dating a succubus, which is what she is. And Bailey's is an elf. If I'm remembering correctly. If I've learned anything, it's that you need to let the people you love make their own choices. But I am concerned. Both about Bay dropping all his savings on this stuff, and about him trying to guess what I want, rather than expressing his own wishes. It sounds like you're putting a lot of pressure on yourself. Trying to make sure everyone's happy. Maybe. But I guess that's unavoidable, right? It's Neil. Oh, hello, Neil. Oh. Is this the space person you told me about weeks ago? The one who used to come to the cafe? I thought it might be them, but I'm not sure now. They didn't seem to react to my greeting. Besides, last time we saw Neil, he had changed his name to Silver. And he looked rather more human. I see. This is all very mysterious. Also, did you hear them come in? I didn't, but then I rarely do. They're stealthy.
Bartender, what does a girl have to do to get a drink around here? Pour me a stiff one.
Beg your pardon? This isn't quite that kind of place.
Isn't it? Our research indicates that this is the way one should order a drink. In a place of public consumption.
It sounds like your research was based on orc westerns.
Is there anything wrong with orc westerns? We rather enjoyed them.
No, I guess not. They're just very different from reality.
In what ways?
I forgot I would put this on auto. That, it would take a very long time to answer that. I guess the better question is, how are they similar?
How are they similar?
You did say it was the better question. That's fair enough. I suppose the honest answer is the way people feel emotions is similar. How they're ambitious and have dreams. How they want things and sometimes get jealous of others. But also how they help each other out. And how they fall in love.
It sounds like Earthlings have very busy feelings.
I guess we do. Are your people very different in that respect?
We are. Although we want things too. But it appears that Earthlings have at least 94.328% more emotions than we do. How do you distinguish between them all?
To be honest, sometimes we don't. Reading others isn't easy, nor is understanding ourselves for that matter. That adds some spice to life, I guess.
It sounds to us like it would be helpful to have those emotions displayed, especially in movies. Perhaps you could write them at the top of the screen.
Cinema from the 1920s would certainly agree with you. But, pardon me, you're not Neil, are you? Or Silver?
Indeed, we are not. Our name is Amanda.
So there are several of you here on Earth?
There are a great many of us everywhere. Our average density is 3450 whatever, and this is not the topic of our present conversation.
No, you wanted a drink, didn't you?
We do wish to absorb some liquid matter, yes. Similarly to what the purple earthling has been doing.
The purple earthling? That is certainly a description.
Is it wrong? Would it be more accurate to describe you as the four appendages earthling?
Do you mean my horns and my ears? Miss Amanda. We usually avoid addressing customers by the number of their appendages.
Oh. We apologize. But we cannot address the customer by name, as we do not know it.
Oh, I haven't introduced myself. That's my bad. I'm Lua.
Lua. Lua? Lua.
Yes?
It has a very pleasing sound.
Oh. Well, thank you.
We wish to absorb some liquid matter, as Lua has been doing.
Of course. And do you have an idea as to what kind of, liquid matter that might be?
Something bright-colored and memorable. We want our first strength on Earth to be an experience we shall never forget.
No pressure, Rachel. It's quite alright. We were born to rise to this kind of challenge. That's the spirit. Any other ideas, Miss Amanda?
We want the taste to be very spicy. We know that some places serve weak drinks. To buy pods with female denominations. Our research has determined that behavior to be undesirable in 99.9999% of occurrences.
Fortunately, this isn't that kind of place either. Indeed, so you'd like something vivid and spicy. What if it was, let's say, blue and gingery?
We do not know what gingery means, but blue and gingery sounds good to us.
Okay, so blue pea and ginger. Blue lightning. Are those the little bits of ginger in there? That's so cute. Blue lightning coming right up.
This is vivid indeed. Now let's try it.
I love how they stick their finger in it.
This is interesting. We heard that we might struggle to experience taste. But we can certainly feel the kick of this. Your reputation was well deserved, Rachel.
And what kind of reputation is that? Sounds like word is getting around. Soon this place will become a hipster den. I should probably start looking for an alternative haunt. I hope not. I would miss you a lot, Miss Lua. Besides, isn't that what a hipster does? Go to places only before they become cool? Touché. I guess you'll be stuck with me for a while longer. I wouldn't have it any other way. Now, Miss Amanda, what was that about my reputation?
We heard about you from our sibling formerly known as Neil.
I see. Sibling, huh? This isn't a future hipster den, this is an alien den. We should consider rebranding as Cafe Close Encounters. That makes it sound like a rather different type of place. So what brings you here, Amanda?
Please define your question. Do you mean here on this planet?
That too, but also here in this cafe.
We are on this planet on a research and rescue mission.
Is that like a search and rescue?
Perhaps. It is a mission to gather numbers for research. As well to research or rescue our sibling. We are in this cafe to wait for them. We made an appointment, as is the custom here. They should arrive in 2 minutes, 3 seconds, and 12 milliseconds. Please pardon the roughness of our estimate.
That's more than good enough.
You are very kind.
Rachel has mentioned your sibling a few times. I think Silver, right?
Indeed, we are part of the same hive mind.
A hive mind? That sounds pretty amazing. But doesn't that make appointments less useful?
That would have been true some time ago. But Neil, now known as Silver, is becoming more human by the day. Their connection to the hive mind grows tenuous.
Oh. That must feel a little lonely. To lose your connection to your family when you've been so close.
Perhaps. What does it mean to be lonely?
It's, when you think about other people and they're not here. And that makes you sad. It makes you feel like you have a weight on your chest. Like things that usually feel good to you lose a lot of their appeal.
Thank you for your explanation. We think we see. We do not know. Perhaps it is a little lonely. We cannot answer this with more than a 61% certainty.
Hi everyone. Hi Amanda. Speaking of the space person, here comes my former regular. I apologize. I haven't been coming by often enough lately. Hi. I'm Lua. Nice to meet you, Lua. I'm Silver. I've heard a lot about you. Have you? You probably pictured me in a bigger suit. I guess so, yes. A bit like your sibling here. I understand, but I've been undergoing many changes lately. I let go of the suit. This form makes me feel truer to who I am now. I also changed my name for the same reason. Have you been waiting long, Amanda? Oh, I love their little finger taps.
Not unduly.
This is a bit awkward. Just a bit. Amanda?
Yes?
You should know that I have been missing you a lot.
What is miss? Is it like being lonely?
Yes, it is. When did you learn what lonely is?
We have been told that is the name of the feeling we have when we think about you.
That's... I just... Bring it in. Bring it in. Okay. Bring
what? Oh.
That is one long hug. So cute. I can hear you, you know. Ahem.
Right.
They didn't want to animate the hug.
As we were saying, we appreciate your being only 3 milliseconds late.
Huh. It's good to see you haven't changed.
You have. And yet you haven't. Now that you are close, you feel part of the hive again. And your presence is similar to what it always was.
Makes me feel really happy to hear that.
You should order a drink, as is customary. Then we can proceed with our discussion of the mission.
The mission? Oh, didn't Rachel tell you about that? Not really. I don't remember the mission. Well, the reason I came here in the first place was to find love.
You mean to reproduce with the local species?
That's another way to put it. I think I remember you putting it in those terms yourself, Silver. I did, yes, but that was a long time ago. I'm going to tell you everything. But first, Amanda's right. I like to order a drink. I can taste them properly now, so I enjoy them a lot more. Happy to hear that. What would you like? I'd like something new and unique. I want to explore all these new sensations. But nothing too strong, please. I don't have the same tolerance as before. Also, I'm in the mood for something a bit sweet and floral. And maybe with a bit of freshness to it. Something new but not too strong. A bit sweet, floral, and refreshing. Maybe blue? Oh, I do love blue. Something sweet, floral, refreshing, and blue then, please. Honey and mint. That is beautiful. These drinks are so cool. One bright flower bed for the silver person. This definitely looks unique. I can't wait to try it. Oh, yum. It's delicious. Drinking through my mouth makes such a difference. To be honest, I never expected to like it this much. But now I can never get enough of it. Drinking through the glove does look uncomfortable. It's a very different experience.
Not entirely unpleasant.
No, it's also nice in its own way. But it doesn't convey taste in the way a mouth does. It's much more about the sensation, which definitely makes it intense. But I'm happy I get to drink Rachel's creations the way they were intended.
As for the mission.
Yes, the mission. It has run into some difficulties.
Difficulties of what nature?
Well, the truth is, I still have some trouble finding myself a date.
What is a date?
It's a step you need to take before, coupling up. You meet somewhere, you talk, you get to know the person.
Not having a hive connection sounds exhausting.
It can be a challenge, to be honest. But in another way, it's wonderful. Without the hive connection, when you meet someone, it's always a surprise. They react in ways I didn't expect. In ways I wouldn't. And every time I learn something new...
About earthly species?
That too, certainly. But mostly about myself. That's definitely what being with someone is about. Every time you're honest with the person you love, you get out of your comfort zone and become a better person yourself.
That sounds complicated. We need to make further computation, whatever. It's different from what
it's different from what we're used to, but it's also pretty great. I mean, it sounds to me like you've got it figured out. Surely your dates should go well enough. Thank you. You're very kind. And if I may say so myself, I think I have made some progress. If I did get a date, I think it would go better than before. What's the problem then? Well, the thing is, Seattle's a very big city, even by our standards. Everyone is busy running around. And people aren't very trusting, not like in romantic movies. You can't just ask someone on the street to go on a date with you. It sounds like you tried. Yes, I tried several times. I even stood on a plaza for a few hours with a date me placard around my neck. That is, not an optimal strategy, yes. I've realized that since. People mostly seemed a little scared. I hear most people meet their partners at work. Is that something you could try? Maybe later on, I don't know. But at the moment, I'm afraid my work doesn't attract the right sort. I didn't know you'd found a job, Silver. Yes, I did, a few months ago. I've decided to open a cafe. Really? Does that mean Rachel has competition? Not at all. I would never want that. It rather feels like a small way to start a family tradition. Interesting. Anyway, after I tried all that, I was running out of ideas. So I decided to reinstall Lonely Hearts like I did when I had just arrived here. Online dating does sound like a reasonable solution. I thought so too. But the amount of dates I've gotten since I downloaded it is...
Based on the surrounding parameters, we will guess absolute 0.
That is accurate. Oh no. Do you know why? If I'm being honest, I think I have an idea, but it might sound strange coming from me. The online dating process feels a little... No, it feels a lot alien.
Please expand your explanation. Do you mean it lacks earthly species?
Oh, no, it has earthlings in all shapes and forms. But it feels impossible to connect to them. I was much more successful at it when I first tried months ago. But now it's a little like how my connection to the hive mind has been recently. I'm a part of it to some extent. I feel like if I can just reach out to it, I'll find understanding. But then I do reach out, and I only find silence. That's pretty sad. Sorry, I'm making everyone gloomy now. No, don't worry about that at all. I'm just wondering if I've got friends I can set you up with. But they all have partners. You're very kind, Lua. I'll find some sort of way eventually. It's pretty important that I do. It's an existential issue for some people.
We will help.
I don't know. I really appreciate your offer, Amanda, but even after spending years here, I still struggle with it all. When I first arrived, it was hard for me to even hold a conversation. Now I think I can read people a little better, but it's still...
You are not looking for conversation yet, are you? You wish to connect to a hive mind. And you found it easier when you first arrived. Is that not what you said?
Yes, that's true, but...
We are a hive mind, and we have just arrived here. We will help.
It does sound reasonable. I suppose social media can be a bit like a hive mind sometimes. And there's no harm in trying, right? Well... then I guess that's settled. I'll show you how the app works when we leave here, Amanda.
We are prepared. We will gather intelligence and draw conclusions. With our hive powers and your human knowledge, based on your previous experience and your new skills, we estimate our odds of success at 100%.
I like your confidence. Amanda always was a force of nature.
We do not know what that means, but it sounds complimentary. We are pleased. As for...
Wait.
We have to go now, but...
What happened? Ugh. I'll explain everything later. Sorry, Rachel. Lua. See you soon, I hope. No time, let's go. We can turn the auto off. Well, that was odd. Yes, that was a rather sudden departure. I hope they're going to be alright. Good evening. Evening, Mr. Agent. You two know each other? The agent here has been asking about our customers in the past. But I trust tonight he's come for a late night coffee? Sadly, no. I am here on official business. Sounds serious. It is. Very serious, Miss Lua. Miss Lua and Rachel. You know why I'm here, don't you? Well, if it's not for coffee, honestly, I'm at a loss. Is that how you want to play it? What about you, Miss Lua? Want to make an educated guess? An educated guess? Well, I swear I filed my tax return months ago. I did base at the same time, so that can't be it. I have no clue. You too. Do you take me for a fool? We would never. Let me make myself clear then. Have there been alien sightings at this cafe recently? Alien sightings? Sorry, but that sounds kind of far-fetched. Think again, both of you. Think carefully. If I were you, I wouldn't tell any lies. This is getting old. We didn't do anything wrong. And we don't have to answer any of your questions. Actually nothing. I know my rights. You have no jurisdiction to come here and act like a big shot. I've never seen anyone in this cafe who doesn't belong here. So I suggest you take your suspicions elsewhere. And leave this place and Rachel alone. Ooh, her horns are glowing. She's mad. My investigation. Your investigation means nothing to us. I can feel myself getting angry, Mr. Agent. And trust me, you do not want to see me angry. Hey, don't you dare put your hands on me. I did no such thing. Not yet, at least. Very well. I'll go for now, but this isn't over. Also, her phone has little horns on it. That's very cute. I won't stand by quietly while aliens invade Seattle. Suit yourself. You'll only be wasting your time. I'll be the judge of that. A good night to you. Lua, that was impressive. Well, I may be on the quieter side, but I'm still a succubus. I'm glad you're my friend and not my enemy. Truth be told, I don't like to antagonize people, but I guess sometimes it can't be helped. Yeah. I wonder what that guy was really after. He's an alien immigration agent. He's been after Silver for a while now. Back when Silver was called Neil and looked like Amanda. That doesn't make me like him anymore. I came very close to clipping him in his smug face, to be honest. Even if I didn't touch him in the end, despite what he thought. No, indeed. You didn't touch him. What do you mean? Seems like an important ID card. Shame if someone were to lose it. Well, the agent had this on him, and now he doesn't anymore. Naughty Rachel. Didn't think you had it in you. This certainly is an interesting looking ID card. I'm sure someone creative could find good uses for it. My sentiments exactly. Well, I guess you have some time to consider what to do with it. And who to pass it on to. Indeed. Anyway, this shook me more than I'd like to admit. I'm so sorry. It's really not your fault. But I'm going to go and spend some time with my fiancé now. Which will be all of 30 seconds before I start snoring on his shoulder. Huh, that sounds pretty good. Say hello to him for me. Will do. This agent looks like he's going to be trouble. A seemingly important ID key card. Gib. But tomorrow's another day. Dark chocolate. Hey, that's kind of what I'm drinking. Well, we got through 2 days in this episode. Video went on a little bit longer than I intended for, but whatever. Amanda's cute little like finger taps, and she's got a little flower strap on her suit. It's very cute. Yeah, I had to remember how I did Lua's voice. I think that's kind of what I did. I don't remember. It's been over a year. But man, it is nice to be back to this game. I love making the drinks, and yeah, I'm cheating by using a guide, but whatever. I just love the design, and I love the music, and I love the drink making. It's just so fun, and I'm glad to be back. But that'll be it for today. So thank you so much for watching. This was Late Night Gaming. If you like this video and you want to see more, you can click that subscribe button, and while you're down there, you can also leave a like and a comment. Also in the description below, I will leave a link to my Coffee Talk playlist. So if this is the first video of mine you're stumbling across, and you want to watch me play the first game, and also the first episode of Coffee Talk 2, you can do so down there. But I hope you have a good night, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.